Hi everyone, this is Nibiru Watcher. It is November 10th, 2017, and I am on Unbiased On the Fence on YouTube channel. And this guy had captured something phenomenal. And from my last video, the Flickering Sun seemed to raise such a hot debate whether it was, a hoax or people need to really do your research before you let some troll talk you out of doing the research yourself. Just go get a camera. You will find it sooner or later. Let's get right into it. So, on the night event of the flickering event in Nigeria. So, this YouTuber, captures the same image. Now, I'm going to just let this play through. But what he finds here is the sun blinking. Now, many of you see Nigerian sun blinking. And take the sun is out of focus. If it's been out of focus, then I expect it to get blurry, right? You should actually literally physically see it change focus. That's not the case in these videos, but I'm going to skip ahead that he does his own investigation. So he shows people with their hands above their head and looking at the sky. You can review it, the whole video yourself. It's all over, and I'll leave a link to this one. And you could see people with their signs in their eye. Okay, so they're not freaking out, but let's just get to the video evidence. So we see this thing flicker. And I keep looking at the sun. This guy puts his glasses on. And you can pause it very carefully. This got his hand in there. He's looking. It's obvious to everybody here. The whole sky is flickering. See this guy here? He's covering his eyes to look at the sun. Now, how you look at the sun. So, this is what's cool. He goes to the International Space Station website, live feed, and you can download, and he's going to prove to you that during this event, that the International Space Station had it on loop back, dating back to, let's see which date he had. So he records it himself. I believe it was at the same time. Let's watch what he had to show. Here we go. So, and I had actually caught this on an International Space Station. So, you can see his flashing sky. There's so much to see in this video. I want to show you countless evidence of the flickering or the pulsing sun, the blinking sun. Now, you see that thing changing size, and yet you do not see in the distance. If he was using autofocus, then this should lose focus. The leaves are crystal clear in the background, and it still pulses. Yeah, so he sees a video. Now let's cut to it. He's got the MP4 files, and he catches them cold busted in a time loop. And this video is a match for a future video of the day after the event or during the event. So here we have the 10th, October 26, 2017. So he's going to run these two tapes side by side, and we're going to have a match. Let me skip forward. Right, you catch that? Right after the event. So this is during that event that we saw in Nigeria. Wow. Imagine watching the flickering sun from the International Space Station. Wow. So I will leave a link to his channel. You can watch the whole thing there. I'm just trying to speed this along. I want you to see the timestamp on this video from the 2 different dates. Yep, see the ring on the cloud. And I was going to run the other one. 10:26. Yes, they are. Okay, so let me skip forward for this. Now he's going to run them side by side. Look, even the same piece of garbage flies out. Absolutely the same picture. Yes. Yeah, change the music. That's not hard. Wow. Same freaking... Look at those lights. Look, the clouds are a perfect match. Let me fast forward this a little on this video. Look at that same piece of garbage. Amazing, right? Okay, so he's going to speed this up. He's going to find the exact day. For the October 26th is a deck match with November 3rd. Wow, thank you. Anyways, please subscribe to his channel. Watch the whole video. He's amazing. So here is a video from DiversityJ who catches the flickering sun. Many people have cameras, so there goes their shutter idea. But if there's any trickery, you're calling so many people liars, and you haven't even bothered to research this thing yourself. So I love it when you guys need to put the exact time so we don't have to watch the whole 5-minute video. So I'm going to scroll forward to the 2-minute mark just before the event happens. Let's watch. See it flashing? This one's flashing. This one was just before. Oh, I see it. Where else do we see this stuff? So let's watch a lovely little sunrise over the International Space Station. No, that's supposed to be the sun, huh? Sure, this is not a laser hitting this thing with in the gas chamber charging up this thing. This is the space station. We can see the curvature of the Earth. This is supposed to be a sunrise. Look, it's already flickering. It's supposed to be rising. What did it suddenly shrink in size for? They're having a hard time charging this thing with ionized gas is what they're doing. Why do you think that is? Wow, it's even flashing here. So what do you think that would look on the surface of the Earth? And this thing gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And look, we can even see the lenses on this thing. All the different colors coming off. It's flickering right before your very eyes from the International Space Station. You can check it out in their own archives. And then look at this light piece coming off right here. Gee, that looks real familiar, like some of the sundogs we've seen. A little bit forward in time, and we finally see the sun is now above the Earth, supposedly, and now we still have a real sun, but this is the fake sun in a much lower altitude. And here, another video that we caught from the International Space Station. Now watch this star start just like we showed in my video. Now, if that's supposed to be the sun, and that's the bottom of the Earth right there. See the Earth? Isn't it the sun supposed to turn on at this? That's just fake. That is so unbelievably fake. Like, if you're not convinced by this one, I got a better one, another one yet. How about this one? In this one, we could see. Let's watch the sun simulator turn off and on this video. Okay, the sun is down here on the left. Why is this turning on and turning off? And it hasn't even set. It really? That must be the fake moon simulator, because the sun is over on the left. And look at this continuous beam of laser light all the way across, firing this thing up. So that's the same object we're seeing. How about this channel, Mr. MBB333, Strange Pulsing Sun. Money, you know what? Let's watch the flashing license plate reflect the intensity of the light onto the wind of the glass of the car next to it, and watch the timing of this event. I don't want to hear any excuses. Do you see this synchronizing with the light flashing off this window and off the black car? Do you see the reflecting glass? Perfect. I don't want to hear anything about blinkers or whatever shieldtards are going to say that this is not. That is the flickering sun. Do you see it reflecting off that? Yep. Let me expand that open. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Blinding in your eyes. Look at it flashing off the light on this car. And look at this. It's reflecting off everything. Even this reflection over here. It is intense. But in case you still haven't wondered yet, let's watch some more. Look at Mr. MB333 catches another one. Pulsing sun. What is this? What do you think could possibly happen? Okay, this is a web camera, so there's no one in to manipulate inside that box. Yep. Yeah, why do you think that's happening? Why so many people talk about these pulsing lights? It's not the camera. Look how many people, look at every one of these tabs is somebody else. Sun freaking out. Uncomfortable truth, because to watch this thing pulse, he's got some filters on it. Look at that. Why are so many people lighting up the internet on YouTube about flashing, pulsing, flickering, blinking suns? Here's another one. Why is the sun flickering? You stare after a little while, and then it just goes off. And it is happening everywhere. It was. Sometimes it's more so. There you go. Flickering sun. Vincent 52. Just check some random ones here. Cricket Zimmerman. Here's another one. We can do this all day long, folks. But you know what? I'm going to spare you. You guys just need to go and do your own sun flickering. Look, sun flickering. But let me get to the good stuff. I found something worth posting a video over. So here's a good one. Here's why I believe it's pulsing. Now, I really found on this channel, I was finding flickering sun, and to my surprise, I got something even better. So let's play this one. And by the way, this is in high definition. So let's see what this person had caught. In Germany, facing the northwest. Not only got the flickering sun, but they have the high-speed moons too. And most people didn't even catch it. It happened so fast. There it is. I'm going to replay it. You can't say. I know many are going to say, yes, she's in her car. There's something on the windshield. Or shit's on the lens. But if it was, if she moved the lens around, it'd be moving with the lens. But she holds the camera steady and it moves around. I mean, You just need to get over your cognitive dissonance. This is some crazy stuff you're about to see. Yeah, amazing. And see that? Do you see that little flicker across the light? I'm going to go back and play that in slow motion, and you're going to see it was behind the houses. Later on, she goes out and catches this. This is the flickering sun part. Okay, so when you see the difference when someone zooms in, she just zoomed in, right? And if she holds it there and she zooms out, tell me, do you see the whole? Exactly. It flashed in the focus. We could still see the clear, defined tree limbs here. Let's show that again, and it gets crazy. Look how everything still stays in clear view. She's not taking out of focus. You can still see the trees in the background. And the whole sky lights up. Look at the background. I've seen this. And you're going to want to look around to see everything else, the ground light up around you. The whole sky is flashing. Look at that. Just like I showed you in the German web cameras in my other videos. But now we got it on high definition. Stunning. So let me pause this and show you what I captured that same thing in slow motion. Let's go. Let's see what you missed in the high-speed film at 1/4 speed. She zooms in. You see the object here? It came in from the left. There's several moons. Look at that. You guys see that? You want to see that one again? Wow. It moves so fast I can't even track it with my cursor. I'd have to play it over and over a few times to catch it. And then a flash of light. Still everything's in focus. And it's exploding across the internet. Look at that. I go back. Rewind it back in case you missed it. Again, watch for the nobody caught this one. Once your eyes start to see this, you're going to start catching it. You see it? It almost looks like it is like a ghost coming through. He's moving there. Do you see it? Are you guys catching that? I should have started movie off at this screen right here. That blows me away. Just one more time. Look at, you see it bounce up and down behind the trees and back up the sky, all the way back up, out of sight, comes back down. And she didn't even catch. That's how fast these things are. Time lapse, we completely missed that. Where did we see that before? Remember this video. Now watch as it comes in from the top left part of the screen, will come down. I'm sorry, I should have scrolled this forward a little more. Where's that thing? Here it goes. Go back. Okay. So next time you see, here it goes, across the sun. It'll change direction. It takes a hard, sharp left turn. We live in an electric universe. I really don't think it's a UFO. But look at that's where they're hiding the system. Again, where else have we seen this before? So let me enlarge this. We get to see the high-speed moons again. You see that up in the left corner? And then what's right behind it? The larger shadow. I believe this small, the Bible calls the seven-headed dragon, the 7 moons, and then the large shadow comes in behind it. And if I scroll this forward, when I had to catch this video, it literally did all that movement inside a single second. Very, very fast. And here we can see this object come around, a shadow. That's why you see it in the water, not a planet. That's a planetary shadow. And trolls and chills. Oh, it's a planet. How come it's in the water? Oh, please. Unreal. So let's go back and show you this. The moons again. Like I said, every time these moons are breaking the beam source of energy, the sun's going to go out. Look at that. Just go back and forth so fast. Try and point at my cursor in the previous video. Yet another pulsing sun. Climate Chaos Channel. Pulsing sun. Look at this thing rotating. I think that's pretty compelling just because the intensity of the pulse. It's not my favorite video because it shows it's just not a direct view of the sun, and shieldards will try and say it's the clouds that's causing it to do that. Okay. So we've showed you countless, there are literally hundreds of YouTubers, different YouTubers, with their own dozens of videos catching the flickering, pulsing, or blinking sun. So just do a YouTube search on each one of these. Ken Simmons, he's got a pretty good one here. Sometimes it's not as dramatic. It's very subtle pulses, but they're there. Yep, it's the sun flickering. It's just hard to get over that cognitive dissonance, huh? Oh, it's the camera, it's the camera. And yet so many people are freaking out and start to acknowledge it and capture their own videos. Oh, look at thousands of witnesses. Oh, we all saw that one. We got so many videos that we can show you over and over again. And so, to give further evidence to the directed energy weapon that was used to power our sun simulator, can also destroy cities. Now, just look at this unbelievable footage of this guy. You can see this river camera here, like a GoPro he's got in his hand, catching the devastation. It looks like the laser being dragged along this edge and then just fries one place and then skips everything else. Keep in mind that he is on the other side of a 4-lane highway. So this fire supposedly spread. Just look. I'm going to go to full screen. Here we go. Not burned down. Perfectly fine. Good trees. Nothing happened, right? This sign gets fried. What triggered that explosion, right? All this gets singed a little bit. These trees and bushes are great. I believe that was a Kmart. Now it came apart, didn't it? Wow, trees are fine. And then, like, no bushes damaged or nothing. Just the building. Seriously. And if it don't get worse than that, look. Watch this. Military police are now here. Wow. What do you think they're going to do? Destroy any further evidence? Any truth? Look at this. Is this like martial law now? Or protecting looters? I guess that's the story they're going with. Yeah, Santa Rosa. Looks like you guys are under martial law now until they finish building that Stackman Packham complex. Now rezoned for R3 property. How convenient. It's funny how the evacuation map was a perfect match for the new development area. I had showed it in one of my videos. Oh yeah, and I've had some shieldards also say that that lightning can cause these trees. Well, you know, the fire had spread to the trees, but since was a fire start from the inside out on a tree? No lightning reported. Mm-hmm. Right. You know, I find that fascinating that only the trees of a certain diameter actually caught fire. The thin ones did not. So do your own research. Why would that be? Well, I think it's the nature of the microwave beam itself. You had more of the wave to react inside the diameter of the tree, while the smaller diameter would not have the same frequency. So the microwave energy would not bounce from inside it, while this would absorb all the energy and react and overheat. And now I'm going to leave you with this, the sun halo, the flickering sun halo. Nice even flow of chemtrails going across it. And here we can see the full-blown fake sun eclipse. This is why we have the sun simulator, because when objects get in front of it, we still have a light shining in the sky. The real sun is behind it. Look at the changing diameter of the inner circle. Proof positive that is your fake sun. You know, and when the chemtrails start to clear out, you don't get that light bulb, smooth, round sun. Instead, you get these really intense spikes of light like that until you throw some more chemtrails over it. And then that's what they don't want to see, the fakeness of this whole thing. Look at these intense, perfect beams of light. So copy, like, and share this video. Have a blessed day.